There's something when you pick up an article that's been crafted that you will feel it, and it may even be imperfections that perhaps a machine won't give you, but imperfections can be perfection in a way.
It's an instrument it's living, it's breathing. All the woods that we use, they're still living in some ways or another, and it's organic. Sometimes you see things in the wood, and you get this feeling like it's speaking to you, and you see it transformed into something beautiful that's making music, in somebody's hands, and there's something in the tone of those guitars, and the artists that play our guitars, they can feel it, they know it, it's what they're striving for, and I think that's what sets us apart. It's just true vintage tone.
I think a lot about how sometimes these guitars will be in maybe a family line for a long time. We have some people that have got guitars that are planning on passing them down to their children, and we've done some pretty beautiful design elements for that. I just hope that it just brings joy, and that it continues to play and be the guitar that we've created, and hopefully it'll live on for well over 100 years. My hope is that they kind of feel all of our love that we put into it and all of our passion.
I mean, initially what was different was Preston. His kind of outlook, his drive on it was like he's doing something a little bit different than everybody else. It's just like the way he approached it was a lot different than everybody else. That to me, it became more than just a job. It was like, I like to see these guitars on stage and stuff, and I like to see myself sort of in them.
Every person is different, and likewise every guitar is going to be different, because every piece of wood is different. So you kind of have to appreciate that, and honoring the tradition too. You're going to see something different every time, but always pushing the bar of beauty and design and quality. It is a mixture of art and science.
Having been there in the beginning and kind of shared the dream of this business and building these kind of instruments, for me that's a big part of it. It's not a factory. We take really great pride in what we do, and I think it shows at the end.
Every little step of the way, you're just pouring so much of yourself into that instrument, the care, and I know Preston, he'd want me to keep on doing it just like I'm doing it, because every day I strive to make him proud, and I love it.
Each one of us is extremely passionate about creating guitars, and you can try to streamline things in a way, but every piece of wood is different, all the way from the small little pieces of tone bars that we use, the bracing, all the way up to the larger piece, the top and the neck. I mean, everything reacts differently, and to be able to have the human touch on that, I think, is what Preston wanted, and what he was trying to continue to achieve was those pre-war style guitars.
I think if anyone has a takeaway on Thompson Guitars, it's that we're family. We've obviously been through something very difficult with the founder of the company passing away. I know Preston is proud of everything that's happening here, and he's watching over, for sure. Everyone really loves their job, and I believe it comes out in the final product.